How you doing? Good, good.
What did you just? I guess your main takeaway from the Tampa Bay game and what you kind of saw on tape.
Well, I guess the main thing is winning. I think that at the end of the day, it's about winning ball games. I think that anytime you play, you want to win a certain way. I think we all walked away from that game wanting to improve in certain areas.
Anything specifically that stood out?
Nothing specific. We did a lot of good things, but then obviously the passing yards is something that we always want to get down, and that's again we're at that point in the season where we feel like we should be improving in certain areas, and I think that as the games go, we should see a lot more improvement in that area.
What are the considerations you're weighing versus blitzing and not blitzing to try to help with the pressure?
Well, I'm not sure if is that a game plan question? I'm trying to stay away from the game plan stuff, but again, the pass rush is always connected with the coverage. So there's certain two areas that we certainly need to improve if we want to go and have the season that we want to have.
When Robert Saleh was here, what responsibility did he have under you?
Oh, Salah, he was my assistant.
What did you actually get him to do?
Well, he was, we came up, we worked with the linebackers together, and KJ and Bobby were at that young age, and Bruce Irvin. So he helped me develop this young crew that we have now, and we have a pretty good relationship.
What do you see in San Francisco defense as you talk? A lot of carriers.
They're aggressive. They are very successful right now. They get after it the same way that we like to. And you see a lot of similarities, but right now they're playing at a really high level. They're doing things really well, and they should be proud of how good they're doing.
What makes their running game so successful?
What's that?
What makes their running game so successful?
Just that they have really good runners, really good blockers. They have a really good scheme, and they are dedicated to it. I think a lot of times teams that want to run, sometimes it doesn't happen like the way they want to. But if you're a committed running team, you commit to it, and you find ways to make it successful, and they do just that.
Their fullback, I guess he's going to be back this week, seems to make a big difference in their running
No
game.
question. When the fullback was in, they had a good running game. When he wasn't in, they're running as well. So he's been out a few games, and they've still kept the commitment to the run and been very successful. So that's certainly something you have to deal with when you play a team like that.
With Saleh, did he express to you the desire to want to be a coordinator someday or move up?
Well, it was young in his career in those days. It was just a matter of trying to develop and be the best assistant he could be and assist me as a linebacker coach. And during those years, we forged a really strong relationship, and we've been in contact quite often.
What do you think of the way the game Shaquille had against Tampa Bay?
Well, Shaquille's been having a really solid year. I think that the way he's been aggressive, the way he's been around the ball, the way he's been really tight to the receivers, the way he's been a guy that's making plays consistently, I think that, and he's only getting better.
What are you seeing out of your guys' pass rush, especially just from the line?
I'm saying probably the same thing you're seeing. It's an area that we need to improve. So that's the best thing I can say. We'd like to be more productive, and that's something that we're constantly working on.
When you were looking at, when you were a player and looking at certain opponents, did you get cranked up for rivalry games like perhaps this one is?
As a player and as a coach, each game is important. I think that around here we talk about each game being a championship game. So I don't think that one game is more important than the other. The biggest game is your next game. It's always been that way. It's always been that way because as a player and as a coach, I mean, each game could be your last game. You can't look ahead. So to answer your question, the next game is your biggest one.
Do you kind of have a broad sense of what this defense is capable of? Like, if you guys reach the ceiling of what your potential is, what it could look like, or are you still trying to figure that out?
It's a constant work in progress. I mean, we have some, with the safety position, you have a revolving door. Some guys have been injured, and then we missed a few guys. And same thing with the D line. Some guys have been out and back in. So it's a continuity, trust, team concept, and chemistry. A lot of things have to really work together to bring a nice cohesive unit. But the guys are working hard. The guys are very excited. The guys are continue to improve every week, and we're going in the right direction.
Anything else?
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.